The following program is presented by Bright Star Credit Union.
My name is Isaiah Fernandez, and this is my music video, Dreamcatcher. This is for the FSPA District's carry-in. Enjoy.
Shortcuts.
Music.
Video.
Dreamcatcher sticking for the silver screen. My mind's projector, so quiet. Dreamcatcher beats another. Take my dreams and make them better. It's cold to vibrant. And my dreams make me feel pretty. And my dreams make me my happy self. Oh, dreams can slow the city. Don't need money to feel comfortable. Please don't waste my moonlight. Show me scenes I purposely forgot. In my dreams, my dreams, my dreams. Help me soothe the sirens. Dreamcatcher, sound and measured, heavy-hearted dream collector. Thank you for the silence. And my dreams make me feel pretty. And my dreams make me my happy self. Oh, dreams can slow the city. Don't need money to feel comfortable. Please don't waste my moonlight. Show me scenes I purposely forgot. My dreams, my dreams, my dreams. I reside in my mind, in a place no one else can define. I reside in my mind, in a place no one else can define.
Hi, my name is Eva Perez, and I'm the director and producer of Croquetas. I hope you enjoy my documentary that I did this summer.
Shortcuts. Documentary.
I've been surrounded by food my whole life. Growing up, for me, food was probably the most important thing. My grandmother used to cook for me all the time. My grandfather loved to cook as well. Grandparents have like a magic touch when they're making things. And you're never gonna make it the same as them. I could be standing next to my grandmother and cooking side by side with her, exactly the same ingredients with the same tools and everything. And her food will taste 10 times better than my food. And I don't know if it's like magic, what it is they're sprinkling in there, but yes, it's definitely, I can never live up to that. I think people are constantly buying croquetas because it's the Cuban power bar. It's a quick grab and go. It has all the nutrients. It's fluffy on the inside, crispy on the outside, so texture is delicious. And I think it's the perfect grab and go for any Cuban that is just in need of a pick-me-up cafecito and a quick bite. It's almost like nostalgic. When you have a croqueta, you think of your grandmother, or it kind of takes you back to when you were a kid, and that was kind of like what your grandmother gave you when you were staying over her house. So for me, it's more a nostalgic thing. My grandfather came to the States in '69 from Cuba for political reasons. In Cuba, he had a few restaurants and bars. He came over here in '69 with my mom and my uncle and my grandmother.
When we arrived to this country, he was 45 years old with a wife who has never worked outside of the house. Everything was stripped away from them. They were forced to start from scratch, so my family began to open little restaurants here and there, but unfortunately, the pay didn't satisfy the rent. Seeing my parents struggle had such a huge impact on my life that once I graduated with a major in accounting and my husband in architecture, I told him I wanted a restaurant. Time caught up with us, and I got pregnant with my first kid, so we sold the location it was in. But 2 years later, the restaurant business began calling my name, which led us to open the first hit, Islas Canarias.
We opened up a bakery after that, and then I came into the family business, and I kind of said, I love what we do. I want to continue the legacy. I want to continue to get our family name out there, but I kind of want to do something a little different. So we did this Latin Asian gastropub over here at Finca.
You know, the Cuban restaurant background has already been established here in Miami, but she brought some Peruvian flavors, and also she went to Korea for a little bit, and she learned how to cook from some old lady, in the mountain. She connected all the flavor points of each country, of each region.
This area doesn't have anything cool or anything kind of pushing the envelope, and I think that's what we did here, where we said we're gonna fuse vaca frita with kimchi, and you're gonna like it. So I think we brought something different to this area where people are kind of stepping out of their comfort zone of having traditional Latin fare. And then we opened up Amelia's not too long ago, which is named after my grandmother. Amelia's 1931. And similar concept, but more of a countertop service, kind of a diner feel. Amelia's 1931 is homage to my grandmother, but also my grandfather. He's the one who started the family business. Finca was named Finca because my grandfather grew up on a farm. So a lot of my menu items, you'll see photos around the restaurant with pictures of my grandparents and my parents when they were young. So definitely everything that I do from here on out is going to be honoring my family's business for sure. As a child, I think I had a negative mentality towards the restaurant industry just because I didn't get to see my parents as much. So I loved cooking at home with my grandmother, but I always said I will never, ever, ever own a restaurant. I will never, ever, ever be a chef. But I never wanted to be in this business. And then once I started working in it, I was like, I guess it's in my blood. I can't escape it. I'm gonna have to continue this. So I love cooking because it makes people happy. For me, the most amazing feeling is being in the kitchen and watching a plate come back completely empty as if they licked it, going into the dish pit. That for me is like instant gratification. Like that person just devoured my food and they enjoyed it, and most likely they'll come back. And creating those relationships with your guests based on flavors and food, to me, is amazing.
My name is Adriana Barrios.
Hi, my name is Aquiles Ferreto.
And this is our experimental film, Colors.
Hope you enjoy.
Shortcuts.
Short film.
What exactly is a soulmate? It's a person that you all deep inside dream of finding, or if you're lucky, have already found.
A person who just fits you. A person that makes you a better version of yourself, that will always heal your broken heart by giving you theirs, that will stand by you and just be your person.
Just like colors. The person will mean so much more than you would ever imagine. Their simple presence will bring to life the color. Orange. This is the balance of warmth you feel when you're with them.
They will spread shades of purple among your life,
representing what they will see you as. royalty. While you're taking all your pictures in your casual outfit with no makeup on, not trying to impress anyone one bit, when you feel lazy and don't want to go out because you would rather just watch a movie in your sweats, they will be there,
letting you feel brown.
This is a feeling of being at home. They are your safe haven, making you feel protected.
Bringing along the color gray to your life.
Now don't stick with these lazy, safe days for good. Keep the fire alive.
Your artwork may lack some red.
Be spontaneous. Plan a beach day. They'll be up for it. You will feel love with this one. I know this is all lovely to hear, but of course, we are all human. We have our days. Pay close attention to the one who will take your blue days of sadness or gloom and turn them into yellow. Pay close attention because this is your person. This is the one who will make you feel as vibrant as the sun. You may feel that the search for this one person is exhausting, sometimes painful,
causing black to splash all over your canvas.
If so, take a step back and open up your eyes. Maybe the search wasn't even necessary. Your true soulmate may have even been there all along. In my case, both of mine were. That's the advantage of having sisters. Although so different, each bring upon the qualities that I have dreamt for so long. The qualities that have made the colors anyone has brought to my life nothing but dull. Alexis, my oldest sister. Her love is rare, but there is nothing more valuable.
It's like gold.
When you have it, there's no way you could possibly let it go. She will become your most loyal companion. She will stand with you and against anyone who doesn't.
She's just the right shade of blue, giving off her sense of trust and wisdom.
A sturdy shoulder to lean on for the rest of my life. Her love is powerful. Her beauty is effortless. She is a perfect example of everything I want to be. She is true royalty.
Purple.
Her protection?
Brown.
Her passion?
Red.
My sisters and I make a pretty good team. But why? What is the link that chains our personalities together? Or the glue strong enough to never let us break apart? Her name is Danielle. Whenever she steps, she leaves behind
her white footprints, representing her goodness and pure soul. She is the radiant color of sunshine,
constantly reminding you to live, to take advantage of the day. She speaks with pure optimism, and no matter how many years go by, she will stick with you and help you keep your shades of
green, expressing your youth.
To know her is to love her, and to love her means she will become nearly your everything without you even noticing. That is her own power. She becomes your home.
Brown.
Your good luck.
Red.
So I ask again, what exactly is a soulmate? It's the person that you all deep inside dream of finding, or if you're lucky, have already found. The person who just fits you.
The person that makes you a better version of yourself, that will heal your broken heart by giving you theirs. That will stand by you and just be your person.
Your people.
Your forever friends.
The ones who manage to paint you of the brightest colors when the world leaves you gray.
I guess it's all pretty simple at the end. Who else would they be?
They're your sisters.
This is Alonzo Vega from West High School. This is a mock commercial I did with my friend Enrique Ross and Felipe Alvarez called Powershoe, and I hope you enjoy it.
Shortcuts. Mock commercial.
Hi, I'm Mark Lindor and I'm from South Broward High School, and this is my video submission for a travel film I made when my friends and I visited Beijing and Harbin. The video is called A Trip to China. Hope you enjoy.
Shortcuts. Short
film.
I've always wanted to go somewhere really, really far. Today, I'm gonna see how far I could get.
We're 1,000 miles from comfort. We have traveled land and sea. But as long as you are with me, there's no place I'd rather be. I would away forever, exalted in the sea. As long as I am with you, my heart continues to beat. With every step we take, Kyoto to the bay, strolling so casually. We're different and the same, gave you another name, switch up the batteries. If you gave me a chance, I would take it. It's a shot in the dark, but I'll make it. Knowing the little hope you can't shame me. When I am with you, there's no place I'd rather be. 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 When I am with you, there's no place I'd rather be. I'd rather be.
Hey guys, I'm Alicia.
And I'm Teddy.
And this is our PSA that we made during STN 2018.
Hope you guys enjoy.
Public service announcement.
Music transports me to a whole new world. It's the only one I can ever truly see.
It's okay. We can try again. Go.
Music education is important for everyone, even those of us that can't see. For more information, visit www.blindmusicstudent.org.
Hi, I'm Gabby.
I'm Imani.
And I'm Ryan.
And we competed in Seattle for a music video.
We had 3 hours to shoot and 3 hours to edit.
Have a great day.
Shortcuts.
Music.
Video.
You're invited to be happy, to escape from all the pain. Yeah. Attachments got you stumbling. pieces, pick them all up. You know you need this, pick them all up. You get what you give, so pick them all up and put them back together again. Pick them all up, pick up the pieces, pick them all up. You know you need this, pick them all up. You get what you give, so pick them all up and put them back together again. Let those feelings turn to dust. Never fight them, let it rest. Pour your heart into the world and let it do its best. Trust me, I've been there. It feels like a nightmare to escape from all the pain. Breathing faster, slowly, don't care. Just pick them all up, pick up the pieces, pick them all up. You know you need this, pick them all up. You get what you give, so pick them all up and put them back together again. Pick them all up, pick up the pieces, pick them all up. You know you need this, pick them all up. You get what you give, so pick them all up and put them back together again. So pick them all up and put them back together again. Pick them all up, pick up the pieces, pick them all up. You know you need this, pick them all up. You get what you give, so pick them all up and put them back together again.
I'm Christian Drago. We're in 12th grade from West Broward High School.
And you're about to watch our Humane Society Adoption Ambassador documentary.
Hope you enjoy it.
Shortcuts. Documentary.
These 6 cats were found together in a hoarding home and had to suffer by the hands of their owners and inability to care for them. Until the police became involved and took them into a shelter for proper care. There are many reasons an animal will be put into a pound: health issues, getting bigger, or owners passing away. However, their time is limited. 1.5 million are being put down due to low capacity of these shelters. 3.2 million become adopted, but there are still many that struggle to find a home. The Humane Society has created an adoption program where volunteers can give a temporary home to our 4-legged friends.
My name is Bridget Larbenz. I'm the supervisor in adoption and also the ambassador coordinator, adoption ambassador coordinator for the Humane Society of Broward County. The program was introduced to us by the ASPCA. It's a program to help the harder to adopt animals in a shelter environment. An adoption ambassador is someone who is a volunteer in our shelter, and what they do is they take an animal home into their home, one that is a little harder to adopt out, and they take care of it, feed it, you know, give it love, and then they also market the animal, try to get them adopted. The ones we mainly send are the ones that cannot handle the stress of the shelter, the loud noise. Our shelter is very nice, but it is loud. It's dogs barking all over the place, and some of the dogs just can't handle it. They get terrified. Most of the people that are interested have animals of their own, and if not, we try to give them an easy pet at first, one that doesn't require much, and then they gain experience that way. To become an ambassador, you have to become a volunteer first, so you would have to attend the orientation. To become a teen ambassador, they would do the same thing. They would come to the orientation. They're the ones that really love the pets. They also are great at social media, so they get the word out about the pets in need. So it does impact the community very much.
So being an ambassador to me means basically giving an animal a new opportunity at life. A lot of the times, as I said before, with the shelter animals, some of them do have a hard time getting adopted when they're in the shelter environment just because they're either nervous or they have some kind of injury. So it's really giving them an opportunity to be seen in a different environment and possibly find their forever home.
An animal's appearance, health, age, and breed impacts their adoption chances.
Okay, so the ones that have health issues, we want to make sure we educate them on what the problem is. So we give them a medical record, we give them all the medication they need, and it's their job to make sure they understand and they follow through with the medications or treatment, whatever the animal would need. Pit bulls in general are the sweetest things. All of our even pit bulls are called mixed breed. We have really a great turnover really with most of our pit bulls. Once people realize, you know, how sweet they are.
I mean, it's a great experience to kind of see them, of course, finding their forever home. It is a little bit sad at first just because you have had them for a while, you kind of get bonded with them. But again, you get to see them go to their forever home, and sometimes you even kind of keep contact with the people, so you always get to talk to them. I think it's a great program for teens that are considering to join the ambassador. It kind of gives you that new perspective on how these animal shelters work and kind of some of the conditions that these animals have been through. And it kind of gives you a new perspective on helping these animals and what you can do to help.
We want people to understand that all these guys need their help, and you know, it is a stressful environment being in a shelter, so that's why the program is very much needed and appreciated.
Shortcuts was brought to you by Bright Star Credit Union.